Here's another bag I'm doing for my friend, and this one is for her daughter-in-law. I'm using the same flower, Happiness, but I made her name a different color. So I had to stop for a couple of hours because after embroidering one bag and 2 towels, my back started hurting really bad. And so I had to give it a rest, cook some lunch and eat, rest for several hours, and now it's about 6:45, and I'm trying to get this one finished, which it ought to be finished shortly because there's only 3,000 more stitches on it. I hope y'all are enjoying my videos, and I'm encouraging those who have a Ricoma to go ahead and do it, because I had sold embroidery machines before and I had a hard time learning it because I think it was more fear and intimidation because of how big it is and how much it weighs, and it's very opposite, and it's not anything like your single needle ruby. But now that I've learned it, and I even had a little boo-boo because I went to see if I had enough bobbin thread before I started, and I did, and so I put the bobbin case back in, and I thought I checked it to make sure it was in there real tight, and it wasn't, and boy, I almost broke needles in my machine. You always got to be careful putting that bobbin case back in, that it's clicked in properly. And then the bag got caught and I couldn't almost get it out, but thank goodness I didn't put a hole in it, and I was able to clip the little spot that had a knot. It was something else, but I got it done, and the machine released it. I knew when I heard the horrible clanking noise that I must have not put the bobbin in correctly, because I've done that once before when I was first learning, and I broke the needle, but I didn't break the needle this time, thank goodness, and I didn't damage anything. And as you can see, she's running smoothly, so I'm very grateful for that. So I'm going to let y'all go for today. I'm going to clean this one up, and then I have to take the markings off the towels and the other bag I made, which all you have to do is just lightly iron the markings. And I have to pick a few of these threads out, like right here, and there's one there. And then I will call it a day and feel like I did a lot of stuff today to get this done. So now on my original order of 9 bags, I've only got, I think, 4 left to do, which I will be changing the design in the threads. So what I'm going to do first is design my other friend's 2 names, because she wants Happiness on those. Go ahead and stitch them so I can change the whole design and change all the threads, and she wants one of those. So after I make the 4 left that goes with this friend's the 9 she wanted, then I'll work on finishing those other 3, and then after that I need to make 9 applique squares for a baby quilt. So I'm so grateful I got some things to do to keep me occupied, my mind, and let me use my mind and occupy my mind and learn my machine more and make people happy by making things for them. So I'm going to say good evening. It's Friday. Tomorrow I most probably won't embroidery. I have to run a bunch of errands. All right, everyone have a good evening and stay safe out there.